I mean, 100 line. I mean, HSR. Thank you, Danny. He said I do, but I hate everything. Oh, Gento, you missed it yesterday? Yesterday, ma? Let me show you. What did we experience yesterday? Let's see if I can find it, man. Let's see. I got y'all. Give me a second, chat.
Danny Luminous cheered. X10. Yesterday we recruited Tsubasa and Gaku and defeated the second commander, with Takumi absorbing them at the end.
Facts. Exactly. Thank you, Danny. Oh yeah, right here. Right here, Gento, right here. So for all my homies, I want y'all to get your D1X blushes ready, man. All right, here we go, man. So yesterday, on the last episode of 100 Line Academy, we were looking for the homie Hiroko, man. We're like, where the hell is Hiroko? We're trying to... Give me a second, man. There you go. Give me a second. Odie. I said, get this game, man. I did not believe Hiroko Shizuhara went that ham, man. And look at the boys, man. They're like, whoa. She's like, I know y'all didn't walk here by accident, man. He said, not a gotcha game, man. But yeah, as far as Mizuhara is concerned, that scene was OD, man. They did not expect that to happen. Anyway, let's continue, man. Let's continue. All right, next, let's get back to it. Where is my chat? He said, when did this stream become a goon-ass stream? All right. Nobody's gooning, man. I was just telling him about art, man. He said, since Nikkei. All right, let's play. Let's play a game. Let's play a game. Ready? He said, I was waiting, man. All right, let's play. Ready? Who's Dodo? Oh, that's Nikkei. Ready? Let's play some games. I'm sweating. Yeah. Ready? Ready. He said, don't dodge. Take care, man. True. Astronaut meme. This stream has always been like this. Also true. Even before Nikkei. I mean, we're not being too OD with it. All right, let's go. I'm not being OD. Here we go.
Huh?
Hey, Shoma, do you have a minute? You want to talk to me? All right, but But you should adjust your expectations. Stella Blade changed the man? Oh, no. Expecting, everything from sophisticated conversation. Sorry, I have like a throat lozenge lodged in my teeth. Everything from sophisticated conversation to lowbrow humor goes right over my head. I'm told it can get frustrating. I'll just let the lozenge sit on my tongue. Never mind about that. It looked like you had something to say when I spoke to you before. What's bothering you? It's okay, you can tell me. The truth is, I remembered something. While I can't be sure, I think it has something to do with why we're here. Oh, shoot. Did we change the name of the game? Perfect. I don't know if we did or not, so I'm just going to type it. Let's go. Huh? Oh, you know why we were brought here, Shoma? Hi, by the way. I was eavesdropping. And before you say anything, I couldn't help it. My hearing's just that good. It's my curse. Hey guys, Shoma knows what we're really doing here. Not on me. I tried to shut her up, but the damage had been done. Within a few seconds, the rest of the group had gathered around us. What? You actually know why we're here, Shoma? For real? Yeah, for realsies. He said so himself. He had just unlocked a repressed memory or something. You remembered something important, yeah? Let's hear it. There's no point trying to hide it now, Shoma. Don't be afraid. Just tell us what you know. All right, sorry for making this so difficult. Shoma took a deep breath and began mumbling an explanation. Last night, I had a dream. A dream? I know what you're thinking, but it wasn't a normal dream. It was more like a memory. Even after I woke up, I was sure of it. It was something that actually happened. A dream that brought back an old memory. What the hell? That sounds like the dreams I've been having around Karura. Oh, I thought he was gonna say that he called something about Karua and MC. Takumi. What did this dream make you remember? Don't let him die, Ori. Back in the residential complex, I spent some time in the hospital. It's weird that I forgot about all that until now. Anyway, it was a place called Kamakura General Hospital. Kamakura doesn't ring any bells.
I don't remember why I was checked in or
Base.
how long I stayed, but I was definitely there. And while I was there, they put me in some kind of machine.
A machine?
The nightmare. Yo, yep. Same peeps behind Danganronpa and Virtue's Last Reward. Dangan Zero Escape series. Both. Yeah, kind of a pod or cylinder, just big enough to fit a person inside. I don't see where this is going. The thing is, there are machines like that one right here in the school. What? There's a room here. There's a room here where the lights don't turn on, right?
The machine in my dream memory was just like the ones in there.
Wow, Rose's voice was spot on for this.
Ones we couldn't get working?
Yes, those ones. That's why they put me inside at Kamakura, huh? You're in a weird machine like that, and your shirt was back at the complex, not here? Yeah, I wish they got to voice more. What did it do to you? What are those things even for? I don't really know. That's where my memory got cut out. Really, that's it? You don't even remember why they put you in it? No, I don't. I'm sorry. So I'm guessing you don't know what the ones we have here do either? I'm sorry, I tried, but I can't remember any more details. Wow, what an intriguing mystery. Are you sure it wasn't just a really vivid dream, though? Dreams are weird like that. They can feel real, but in the end, they're just random information your brain tries to spin into something more coherent. Isn't it more likely your subconscious brought out the memory of the machines you've seen here? How can you say for sure this hospital trip was a real memory? Would you really forget about something that important? You're right. I'm sorry. It was probably just a dream. The hell? After all that? What about this Kamakura General Hospital? Probably just some random words I mistook for the name of a real place. Wait, Shoma, are you sure you want to write it off like that? Yes, it's fine. I'm always getting things wrong. Why should this time be any different? I mean, you'd think some of us would have heard that hospital too if it was real, but it didn't sound familiar to me. Everyone, I'd like to offer my sincere apologies for getting your hopes up. It's bad enough I ruined the mood. by bringing up a heavy subject like this. But then I couldn't even tell you anything useful. I'm gonna go hide under a rock like the bottom feeder I am. Please try to forget any of this ever happened. Shoma finished his overly formal apology and retreated to the inside of the school. Huh? Shoma. So that was, what was that all about? Just a misunderstanding, Sister Dearest. No need to give his silly dreams a second thought. Yeah, Ima's a jackass for sure. A silly dream, is that really all it was? I'm not so sure. Now that that's settled, let's get back to the party. Who's ready for a taste of my world-famous Maruko marinade? Oh, now you're talking. Give me a triple bossy deluxe animal style. My jaw's getting tired from eating so much solid food. I think I'll just make some marshmallow skewers. Come on, Takumi, let's go. Yeah, okay. The barbecue lasted the rest of the day and long past sundown. By the end of it, we were so stuffed we could barely move. Eventually, we had to admit defeat and call it a night. I'm so full, I'll never even look at a burger again. Back in my room, I lay on my bed, feeling better than I had in a long time. Had I overindulged? Maybe. Would happy days like these become a distant memory the next time the invaders attack? Definitely. But for now, I just wanted to enjoy it. Huh? Just then something weird began to happen to me. Why do I feel so sleepy? Even considering the later hour, this wasn't normal. It was like someone had yanked out my power cord and left me suddenly devoid of energy. I wasn't just tired, I was practically paralyzed. Is it because I ate too much? But I don't think... Oh no. Why did they grunt inside like that? I have no idea.
Reading?
Some
Flashback.
old book I found in the library. It's got stuff about the world outside the complex in it.
The world outside? What's the point in reading about that?
There doesn't have to be a point to everything. I just think it's neat. Hey, Taki, did you know they have these things called seasons out there?
I told you not to call me that at school. It's embarrassing.
It gets colder or warmer or darker or lighter depending on the time of year, and it all goes around in a cycle.
Yo, what up, Ginkgo? How's it going, fam? We are currently playing 100 Line Last Defense Academy. This is day 4. And yeah, as a fan of Danganronpa and Zero Escape, I really wanted to play this game before getting spoiled. So thankfully, here we are. We got blessed by some really good people that allowed us to be able to play this lovely game before anything, before the spoilers take over. But yeah, man, I hope you've been well. I hope you've been well. It's actually day 23. All right, man. How are you liking the game? I've been meaning to check this out since I played Danganronpa. Well, play it. I'm already enjoying game, and I know that since it's only my 4th day of playing, and in game this is only day 23. I know there's going to be a lot more content to enjoy. I don't want to ruin the plot or anything, but let's say it's a mix of visual novel and strategy RPG like Fire Emblem. So there's some sections where you have to do combat like Fire Emblem, but it's not as unforgiving as Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem combat's pretty scary at times, right? You lose a character, you lose them for the entirety of your playthrough. Thankfully, if you lose on the field of battle, you don't have to worry about anything of the sort. I won't say why that happens. You could learn on your own when you play, but yeah. Other than that, game's very fun. Whoa, surf's up, dude. Yep, valid answer. The moment you said you played Danganronpa, I was like, I don't think there's anything else for me to tell you. Have you ever played the Zero Escape series as well? Like 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors on the DS, 3DS, Virtue's Last Reward, also 3DS Zero Time Dilemma, the trilogy. They're also available on Steam if you never played the Nonary games. They're very good. To all of you guys, if you never played the Zero Escape series, all 3, there's a trilogy, please play it. It's very cheap. Very good. A lot of suspense. Yeah, the guy that worked on that also worked on this. Oh, you've seen them. They're some of my favorite visual novels. Those games opened me up to the wonderful world of visual novels, and they made me want to play more. Only to realize that I was mainly in love with Kodaka's Danganronpa series and Uchikoshi's Zero Escape series. So for those two great minds to come together and make this game, I was head over heels, man. I was like, damn, I gotta try this out. Same thing for AI the Somnium Files. I wanted to try out Raincode. I played AI the Somnium Files 1, had a fantastic stream playing that last year. We never got a chance to play Raincode or the sequel to AI the Somnium Files. And also there's a third AI game that looks more spin-off-y or something. But yeah, I love their visual novels. They're great. Anything from these guys, I know their writing, usually, like, I have a good time, you know? They lull me into a false sense of security, and then boom, shit hits the fan, right? That's usually how it happens. I'm like, ah, cool. We're all friends, we're all peaceful. So what's the catch? Then out of nowhere, boom. And I'm like, ah, there it is. Which series do you like more, D1? I did hear about the Steins Gate games. I think I'm more of a fan of Zero Escape than Dangan, surprisingly. But that does not mean I think Dangan's bad or garbage. I think that they're both great. But if I liked one more, I think I might like Zero Escape just like this, about this much more, because Zero Escape had it had like a lot of different endings. I felt like when I played Danganronpa, while Danganronpa, you know, you could mess up and, like, I guess, like, have like a bad end, sort of, kind of. I could also, I feel like Danganronpa felt a bit more linear, like, you know what I'm saying, similar to Phoenix Wright. Does that make sense? Like, I love Danganronpa, but I also feel like, I felt like when I played Danganronpa, if you make all the right decisions on your first playthrough, you pretty much are done with the game. But when you played Zero Escape, like 1, 2, and 3, especially when I played the first one, one playthrough is not enough. And that's basically how AI the Somnium Files is as well. Playing AI the Somnium Files one time, no matter how correct your playthrough is, you are not able to make progress until you replay it. You have to unlock, in order to make more progress in one timeline, you have to do other playthroughs. So I feel more incentivized to do more playthroughs when it came to Zero Escape. And AI the Somnium Files felt the same way, right? AI the Somnium Files literally gave me the same feeling I had with 999, where it's like 999 or VLR or ZTD. We'll just say the Zero Escape series. Zero Escape series, like I said, when I played Danganronpa, zoop, for the most part, right? Like, yes, you could have an ending where some people die or you minimize deaths or whatever. You could have favorable endings. But for the most part, when I played Dangan, like, there were times where we had to reset and try something different or whatever. Or not reset, but there are times where we would die or get an ending that we didn't like, and then we would start again and then choose a different choice. But I felt like with the 999 series, literally I had to go all the way from the beginning and choose a different option all the way from the beginning. And then it opened up a whole new thing. I was like, holy shit, I didn't even experience this before. Holy shit, this person's now on my side when they wanted to kill me before. Shit like that. 999 is insane. I don't know if you ever played Virtue's Last Reward or Zero Time Dilemma Mayday, but I will say that out of all three of those, 999 gave me the most nightmares. There's one girl that gave me nightmares in that game. I legit was trying to go to sleep, and I kept seeing her deranged face right before I died. And I was like, fuck, dude, this sucks. I would hear the music, I would see her face. I was like, oh my God, I can't sleep. Yeah, that ending is insane. That ending is insane. That ending is insane. I had nightmares, bro. I had nightmares. I was like, bro, this is a cartoon. This is anime. Why am I freaking out? But he did such a good job. It was just stills. You're looking at stills, but the writing, the music, the art, it all landed perfectly. His writing is so good. So that's why I glaze. Yeah, it's super unhinged. Yep. Yeah, I legit, I'm sad that I never streamed 999 with you guys. I streamed only VLR and ZTD. 999 I did off stream with all my roomies back then. But then we decided to do, obviously, the VLR streams that you guys might have seen. And so on and so forth. Anyway. If you ever get a chance to finish ZTD, I mean, it's not a bad game, but you could tell that because they didn't have enough budget, that after you beat the game, there's a lot more. You know how some games will have like stuff that you can read? That's all I'm gonna say. The game, like, even after you beat it, they give more context and extra stuff. And it's like, got it. So maybe you guys didn't have a budget to fully flesh this stuff out, but you wanted the fans to know that you had plans for, you know, to give us more information. So thanks for this extra supplemental information in case we wanted more. Yeah, it's probably because of the budget. An epilogue. Okay, we'll say that. Yeah. There was a lot. Anyway, let's keep going.
So it keeps changing? I mean, that sounds like it'd be really annoying.
That's a good word for it.
Rain too.
Never played
Water
Xenogears
that
or Xenosaga.
falls right out of the sky, and sometimes it freezes and turns into something called sleet. Other times, the wind and the rain get really strong. They call that a storm. In some parts of the world, storms get so bad, they can even blow buildings over.
I can't even imagine that. The outside world sounds dangerous.
All text, ma.
It's a good thing we don't have to worry about all that stuff. Here in the complex, everything's nice and safe. And nothing ever changes.
You're so boring, Tacky. Don't you ever get tired of knowing what's gonna happen all the time? Where's your sense of adventure?
You know, you're the only one in our whole class who thinks like that.
Damn.
So what? I'm free to like what I like, aren't I? And I think the outside world sounds really cool.
How come she's not at the school?
So weird.
Damn, roasties. And there you have it. We're paralyzed. Remember, chat, we're stuck in bed after eating the food that we ate. Let's see how we feel. So that was a dream. That was a dream. Next day. So, okay, so basically the same thing. Gotcha.
Troops, time to rise and shine.
Day 24, y'all.
Get ready for your 24th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness.
Let's see if we get invaded today.
Give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Please give me my Hiruko man. Damn it. That's my goat. The morning announcement eased me awake, but it took longer than usual for me to start moving around and thinking straight. Once I did, though, I realized something was wrong and scrambled out of bed. Wait, did I hear that right? Our 24th day? No, that's wrong. Today's day 23, isn't it? There must be some mistake. The morning announcer had never been wrong before. What did this mean? Did we sleep in for that long? Whoa. Opened the door and froze in place, unsure for a moment what I was seeing. Drops of water were falling from above. Not just in one spot either. The sky was full of them. The drops themselves were tiny, but there were so many that the ground was soaking wet, giving it an uncanny sheen. This must be that rain stuff Karua told me about that time. I don't see what's so great about it. I can't go outdoors without me getting wet and cold. I better make a break for it and get inside quick. Dude, he must have gotten drugged, dude. He must have. Because it's not looking good right now. Man's got bodied. Yo, D. Dude, literally, you know, the worst thing too at TwitchCon, bro. TwitchCon, they legit just left a bunch of freaking cups out there for a whole bunch of people, right? They filled it with like wine or beer or whatever. It was like, I think it was like TwitchCon like 2019 or something. And people were like, bro, like, why are y'all just leaving drinks out there for people to grab? That's like super unsafe. Yeah. And then they got a lot of flack on Twitter. But that was before COVID. I'll never forget that. That was like I was like, bruh. And it wasn't even Twitch employees that did that. It was like, what happened was there was Twitch had this like block party thing, right? They like sectioned off a piece of like San Diego, and then there was a bar / restaurant that opened like a big, like a bunch of picnic tables, and they for some reason thought it was wise to just keep filling cups with either wine or beer or whatever, and it would just keep putting it on the table for people to grab, like, here's wine, here's beer, have fun. And people are all like, why are there just a bunch of unattended cups at this table? Like, you guys aren't even supervising. Like, you guys are standing at the table, but you're not even like really looking who's grabbing, or if you know, you're just standing there, right? And just like looking at your phone or staring into space, looking around. So it was like weird. They were just waiting to see what cups were empty so they could refill and fill the table again, but it didn't really feel like they were monitoring it, you know? So it's super unsafe, and that was bad. Yeah, so that triggered a memory in my head. Soma, what are you doing out here? You're gonna catch a cold in this. Oh, talk to me. I'm glad you're okay. Of course I'm okay. Why wouldn't I be? I've seen some of the others okay, but none of you came out of your rooms all day yesterday. No way. Guys, everybody was drugged. What the frick? None of us, and not for a whole day? Yes, I went to the cafeteria in the morning, but no one else was there. I thought you'd probably made plans without me, so I went back to my room for a while. I stayed there until I got hungry, but the school seemed quite unusual. I didn't see anyone for the rest of the day. I was worried something was wrong, but since I'm so useless, I couldn't really do anything about it. Wait, so that 24th day part of the morning announcement wasn't a mistake? Hey, you guys! We got trouble. Big trouble. Yeah, I just heard about it myself. We slept through the entire day yesterday. It's worse than that. We got a real shit show on our hands. I'll explain later. Just meet me in the cafeteria. I gotta go tell the others. Okay, I'll see you there. Takemaru tore away toward the dorm rooms, scattering rainwater on every side. I did as he asked and made my way to the cafeteria. Please. Okay, it looks like the guy that made food for us on the left is freaking out. What could have happened? What's the big problem? Let's see if there's anybody missing. Everyone's here, except... Oh, wait, Ato's on the right. All right, y'all. Wait, more importantly, giant refrigerator. Oh, no. Wait, that's... I can smell burning. It was a refrigerator covered in ash. No way, no way. I don't believe this. I checked that the coal's gone out before I pulled the grill away. There's no way they could have caught fire again. Looks to me like you didn't check thoroughly enough. Fire safety's top priority for all kitchen staff. They drilled that into me every place I work, even the dive bars. How bad is the damage? How much did we lose? It's not good news. We lost everything. Every last bit of food we stored away has been burned to a crisp. Everything? Thanks to the sprinklers, the fire didn't spread, but it started inside the refrigerator. There's no saving any of it. So then, we have to make it through the next 76 days without food. Quite the inconvenience. And inconvenience, we're all gonna starve to death. But we're immortal here. Remember, death holds no dominion over us. We can just keep starving and getting brought back over and over. No food required. That's a fate worse than death. More importantly, how did this fire start? Inside the refrigerator of all places? We haven't figured that out yet. Seems like it happened yesterday while we were all asleep. That's strange in itself, though, isn't it? How could we all sleep through the whole day? Not everyone, Shoma. You were awake yesterday. Yeah, yes, I was, but I didn't notice any smoke or fire. That's not what I mean. I'm saying you're the one who did this. Shoma wouldn't do that. What would be the point of it? Yeah, he'd be screwing himself over just as much as the rest of us. Okay, I may not know his motive yet, but you can't deny he had the opportunity. He's the only one who could have done it. Taku's right. I can't help but attain disdain and suspicion wherever I go. So it's only natural you'd accuse me. I don't mind if you want to consider me the culprit. I'll accept any kind of punishment you want to give me. You can't just take the rap when you didn't do it. We won't solve anything that way. Maybe we should consider why Mr. Ginzaki was the only one awake yesterday. He was the only one who didn't eat anything at the barbecue. Maybe that has something to do with it. Huh? It could have been the food or the drink. If someone spiked it with some kind of sedative. That would account for why we all slept so long and Shoma did. Where would even any of us get sedatives? Who knows? You really think somebody put something in our food? Maybe. All right, Gaku, fess up. You're the one who prepared the food. You had some kind of secret... Excuse me, I had to burp. You had some kind of secret ingredient to that special marinade of yours? Hey, I wouldn't do that. What would be the point of it? You can't just accuse someone without supplying a motive. Perhaps he did it without knowing it. The sedatives could have been in the ingredients from the start. Why would there be drugs in our food? Sir may have put it there, in case anyone stepped out of line and he needed a way to subdue them. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Sounds like the kind of thing he would do. We ate that stuff without knowing it was spiked and got put to sleep that way. I'm glad we all agree. Case closed. And how do you explain the fire? I know it wasn't my grill that caused it. That's the one thing I'm 100% sure of. In that case, someone must have started it deliberately. I agree, but I don't think any of us could be responsible. Knowing the lack of food would also harm the culprits. Are you sure about that? Don't forget, there's someone here who's done plenty of self-destructive stuff already. That SOB, that off-city and disappeared Mr. Siruko obviously didn't care about consequences, whoever they are. They could have done this too. Don't believe that. You're just trying to make everyone paranoid and make this like one of your sick killing game fantasies. Yeah, you noticed? It wasn't an accident or one of us. That only leaves the invaders. Wait, would that be it? Let's shelve this discussion for now. We have more important things to do. We do? Guess like sing alive now that food's gone. You're the man. Everyone cut off a leg and chow down. I mean, we need to find replacement food sources. Some of us can search the school, but I also want to form teams to look beyond the wall. We can find some canned food or something in the city ruins. You know what? It's not a bad idea. It's got to be something we can eat out there. Are invaders edible, do you think? Ew, gross. I'd rather starve than eat those things. Ima, Kako, Shoma, I want you to stay on school grounds. Can't risk you getting attacked when you can't fight back. Okay, all right, but don't expect much from me. I have trouble even finding my shoes in the morning and I sleep in them. The rest of us will split into 2 groups. Search here outside of the wall of fire. Takumi, I can get you to go with Tsubasa and Gaku. Takemaru, Darumi, I'll take the other side. Sure, sounds good. You took decisive action, got everyone organized in just a few minutes. Eito really would make a good leader. If everyone's ready, we should get started right away. Yeah, let's do this. Oh man, it's gonna be all over if we can't find anything. Don't worry, there's all kind of stuff in those ruins. We're bound to turn up something useful. Hey! All right, let's get this show on the road. Move out. We made a dash for the entrance hall. Wait, before we leave, I think I should tell the others about it. About it. I don't know if they'll believe me or not, but it has appeared enough times that I know it's not just a dream or a coincidence. There's a chance it has anything to do with the weird stuff happening around here. Everyone has a right to know. Hey guys, there's something I need to get off my chest. That got their attention. Now that I've taken the first step, I had no choice but to go on. I told everyone all about the strange apparition I'd seen, about the boy made of undying flames who somehow got inside the academy. It went about as well as I expected. They all looked at me like I was crazy. So you're saying the school is haunted? Don't even go there. The invaders are bad enough. I can't handle spooky stuff on top of that. I don't think it was really a ghost, but I'm not saying I imagined it either. It may not have been solid, but it was real. I could feel its presence. And it seemed to be intelligent too. It was trying to communicate with me. But what was it? Some kind of new invader or something? I can't say for sure, but if it is, it might be the one responsible for destroying our food supplies and getting rid of Sire. And Hiroko too? Eito, what's wrong? Oh, sorry, that idea that we may have an enemy inside the school it's just a lot to process. I bet it's a shapeshifter sent to infiltrate and sabotage our unit. It could be any of us. Or any one of us. Why does she look so creepy here? I told you to knock that off. We can decide what to do about this mystery invader another time. Food is our top priority right now. Yeah, I guess you're right. Sheesh, you could have saved the scary stories for after we got back. I won't be able to think about anything else now. Maybe I could have picked my timing better. All right, y'all. So I guess it's time to leave. Ooh. Okay. He is on fire already. Oh, wait, did he say I'm all fired up when you said he's on fire already? Dude, you're crazy? Why am I crazy? That's the plot to the thing? Cody, you know I died on this stupid thing? I hate it. And Soul's right. I want remakes for Xenogears and Xenosaga so I don't have to play an old game. Truing. Absolutely true. I'm waiting for remakes, baby. Give me a remake or give me death in a video game. Cody. All right, let's do this. Leroy, yeah. All right, ready and go. Let's see. Where's my water? No wonder my throat was dry. All right, ready? So now, should we just walk around and hope we find something useful? He said FD explorations. Yeah, low key. Low-key, the explorations I felt like I could do without, but I understand that you get mats from it. Give me a remake or give me a remaster. Yeah, I guess. Geez, what our first ever rainy day have to be today? The clothes are getting all damp and heavy. Oh, it's right there, chat. There's a treasure chest. Can you go through the fire or no? I could spend a lot of time on the board, right? Could you maximize your time on the board and move around as much as I want? It's just that I run the risk of losing health early. Yeah, I'd love a Xenogears remake where they actually finish the game too. Is there a possibility that I could go through here, chat, or no? Or do I get that ability later? It looks like the game wants me to go left. You could go anywhere you want. Wait, what? I picked 2? You find a large jar. There's only one thing to do at a time like this. Destroy it. Got a BP bronze token.
I'll take that.
Base. Let's take 4. Find a box with a talisman pasted on it. What could be inside? Peel off the talisman and leave. Break the seal, open a box. Break the seal, open a box. Got a talisman. Base.
I'll take that.
I'll take that for sure. 3. Here we go. Insects are swarming around one particular tree. What are they so interested in? Examine the insects. They're just ordinary insects. They don't seem like they'd be useful for crafting until nothing happened. All right, I'm getting close to treasure. Amazing. I'm a little scared of the question mark. You're surrounded by a thick fog. You can barely see what's in front of you anymore. I didn't wait for it to pass. Move -5. That's fine. Wait. Not even bad. Not even bad. You find a dilapidated old greenhouse, lots of pumpkins inside. Take the large pumpkin. Assuming it took damage -5. Got a large pumpkin. Fuck, man.
I'll take that.
You find what looks like a pine mushroom. Just so happens you're feeling hungry. Is it okay to eat this? Right, and they need it. Party took damage. -3. That I'm dying.
Oh, yeah!
Got an item. Bottle.
Nice!
You find a strange device in the enemy base. You might be able to use it to detect materials. Whack it. Chance. Okay, +20. I'm scared. Yeah, I'm playing a board game that wants me dead. You find a shooting game. Oh, that was a. Yeah, I understand the -5. You find a shooting game at the abandoned arcade. Prizes are lined up on the shelves. You can probably shoot one down, aim for the box of candy. Okay, we recovered 2 HP. It's not so bad after all. I kind of am afraid to take those mats. Find a large piece of red cloth while exploring old houses. What could this be? A Pirate's King flag. Okay, I want it to be random. What's that? All right, chat, I need your help here. Could you go through that fire or no? You see a mummy on the roadside. What's it doing here? Give it a proper burial. Fuck! Take its belongings next time. No, it's okay. Is there a way to get the fire or no? Look at the top left of your screen.
Danny Luminous cheered. X10, look at the top left of your screen.
But how do I know what level this fire is? It says level 1 fire. So does that mean yes? Is that a level 1 fire? Oh, if the fire... So... Why wasn't I able to figure that out on my own? If it shows the flames on the board, that means I won't be able to go through it. And if it's gone, then that means I could go through it. Your hair's blocking it. My hair? Top left of the screen shows a flame with a level 1. You mean this? Oh, level 4. Level 4, level 4. that, right? Yeah. Thanks, man. This rain stuff really sucks. It's like a giant leaky shower that just won't shut off. The wind's so strong too, it's stinging my face. Strong wind and rain. This must be one of those storms that happen in the outside world. How did people ever live like this? I miss TRC and its air conditioning and regulated temperature. What now? Should we turn back? We still haven't found anything. Let's stick it out a little longer. I know it's not exactly fun walking around in this weather, but it probably won't do us any harm either. Yeah, it really sucks if we'd have to go back empty-handed.
This storm is getting worse, isn't it? It's not just me, right?
Just like Gento said, random voice acting.
It's getting hard to stay standing in this. I feel like it's gonna blow me off my feet.
Let's find a ruin or something to take shelter in. It'll probably blow over if we just wait a while.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Wait, did they just give up? Yo! I just got knocked.
Come on, Karuha, speak to me. I'm sorry, okay?
Well, I'm happy I got the treasure.
I was really looking forward to seeing that movie with you. Do you have any idea how long you kept me waiting outside the station?
I'm sorry. I seriously thought it was tomorrow. You gotta believe me, I feel terrible about this.
You really want to make this right?
Of course I do. I'm already treating you to lunch, aren't I?
Yeah, 2 lunches. She's eating like 4 fries and 6 burgers, bro. 7 burgers.
Aren't you overdoing it a little?
8 burgers.
You can't be that hungry.
I'm not. I'm eating to fill an emotional void.
Jesus.
I mean, we planned this out weeks ago. And after all that waiting and counting down the days, you go and flake on me.
I know. I messed up. I'm sorry.
Well, I might forgive you. If you say the thing.
Right here? In public? Oh, okay. I'll say it. Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Karuha. No matter what.
Thanks. Okay, I forgive you. We're good. Now don't just stand there looking at me with those puppy dog eyes. Have some fries or a burger or something.
You mean all of this is for both of us?
Of course! A petite young lady like myself couldn't possibly eat this much on my own. Just try not to forget when we make plans, okay? It really did make me feel terrible. Put yourself in my shoes. How would you feel if I forgot about you?
Damn, true.
If I lost my memory and forgot everything.
Huh?
If I forgot about you. If, the next time we met, I treated you like a stranger, what would you do then?
Fat, man.
What are you getting at, Karuha?
Yeah, true.
Oh, nothing. I'm just kidding around.
Yeah, she went kind of deep, bro. She went through things, chat. Sea lion. Oh, man. Oh, man. Well, we got knocked out. Who the frick knocked me out? Huh? Where am I? When I came to, I was in a place I didn't recognize. I wasn't sure how I got there or how long I've been unconscious. What is this place? I couldn't have fallen asleep in that storm, so what am I doing here? My throat was dry and there was a dull ache at the back of my head. I couldn't summon enough energy to stand up. Eventually, I managed to move my neck and glance around. I can't say I liked what I saw. Tsubasa and Gaku were gone. Somehow, I'd been left alone all in this strange place. What happened to the others? They're probably looking for me. I need to go back to the academy. But how? I'm on my own here. I don't even know where here is. Everything feels so heavy, and without a fire extinguisher, I can't get past the wall. Oh no. Poor cook, chat. I tried calling for help, but my body wouldn't cooperate. All that came out was a dry rasp. And just like that, I started to drift off again. Wow. 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 As consciousness faded, I became aware of movement somewhere nearby. That's when I saw it. No. The boy? Sire? Huh? Bro, is that... What the fuck? Sire? That's a girl version. What the... Wait, day 26? Yeah. That's not Sire at all. Yo, we're just... The days are just zooming. Wait, we're back here? Okay, were we that drugged? Huh? Where am I this time? I suddenly realized I was in a bed in a dorm room. A room I knew all too well. So I thought at first something wasn't right, though. You see those pipes on the wall? Were there ever visible pipes on the wall like that? This isn't my room. While I was struggling to make sense of everything, there was a click and the door to the room opened. Just like that. I came face to face with my unlikely savior.
Feeling better, are we? Jolly good. You gave us quite a scare there.
As the little gray blob came scurrying over to me, my brain finally started to register what was going on. You're not Sire. Who are you? I'm often told we look alike, but it's as you say, I'm not the Honorable Sire. Likewise, this is not your room back at Last Defense Academy. This is, in fact, second to last Defense Academy. Honorable Sire, second to last. You're from the main campus, are you not? With that class armor, you could scarcely be mistaken for a civilian. But I was surprised when I found you. I never expected to see one of our soldiers collapse out in the wilderness. You mean you saved me? You might say that. Our defense system picked up an unidentified reading in the vicinity, so I tootled off to investigate. That's when I found you, young man, face out in the dirt. Once I realized you're one of us, I brought you back to the academy lickety-split. I guess I must have passed out during the storm. Still don't understand how that happened, though. Did I get blown into a wall and hit my head? Maybe it'll come back to me later. I must say, it's not every day we receive a visitor from the illustrious main campus. Did you walk all the way here? So wonder you slept so long. You called this second to last Defense Academy, didn't you? What is this place and who are you? Before I answer that, I have an important question for you, soldier. Would you like some onigiri? You must be simply famished after your little siesta. There were only simple rice balls, but the sight of them made my mouth water. I felt like I hadn't eaten in days. My body moved automatically. I wasn't thinking about where I was or whether they were safe to eat. I just shoveled in onigiri after onigiri, desperate to save my hunger. Oh, this is great. It does my heart good to see a youngin' enjoy their food, so. But I imagine you'll be wanting to know more about this place. I'll have to introduce you to the others as well. Oh, what others? The other students of this academy, dear boy. They're currently engaged in a training exercise at a gymnasium. Let's say we continue this conversation there. I'll go on ahead and leave you to settle your nerves. You should be able to find your way without my help. Our school is laid out exactly like yours. With that said, the strange creature hurried away, his stubby little legs so blur beneath him. There's another academy, like a second campus, as even students are protected, just like ours. Why would they set things up like that, though? I don't understand any of this. I guess I should head to the gym. Maybe then I'll get some answers. Speaking of which, chat, I left rice on the air fryer. And I need to make sure that it's ready by now. And if it is, I'll just put it away in the fridge. So give me a second. I said air fryer. I meant to say the rice cooker. All right, I'm back. Thanks for the wait. Thanks for the wait. Thanks for the wait. We're back. My bad, y'all. But yeah, I didn't want the rice to burn, so and then I just decided to grab a tea to allow me to keep going. I have this like herbal green tea from Japan. Okay, let's do this with no caffeine, by the way. All right, so we're at a new school chat, and I don't see any names. Nameless school. So in a new school, I can't go to the other side. I only see the room I was in. I don't see any newbies. I can't even hit map, bro. Wow. Walking through the school hallways gave me major deja vu. But what just happened? It sped through too fast. It was similar to Last Defense Academy here, but just different enough to be noticeable. The disconnect between familiar and unfamiliar was actually a little unsettling. Yeah. Dude, let's check out the bathroom here, dude. The bathroom is laid out like the Last Defense Academy. It's hard to believe there are two schools as similar as this. Expedition 33 is the furthest, the absolute furthest from a 0 out of 10 due to the lack of a map. Silly Billy. All right, the building really is laid out just like Last Defense Academy. It's hard to believe there are two schools as similar as this. I didn't even realize Soul said pucker up, huh? DSL, that's OD. The building really is laid out like, okay. I should head over. All right, let's head over to the gym. I guess they're discouraging me to explore and just saying, head your ass downstairs. All right. All right, if I see the word gym, I'm going in. Wait, what was that? Boys' bathroom. Yikes. Bathroom? What the hell? Yeah. Gym. Wait, where's the gym? Ah. Maybe I sped past it. As I stepped into the gym, the place fell silent and everyone who was there turned to look at me. Yo, new characters.
Who?
Insane.
Oh, you're the Sleeping Beauty Nico brought in. Good to see you up and about, man. You really had us worried. I tried cutting off one of your fingers, but even that didn't wake you up.
Bro.
Huh? Kidding, bro. You get spooked easy, huh? Don't worry. I never mutilate someone who can't fight back. Where's the fun in that?
You slumbered for a full 2 days, sir. Don't neglect to show Nigo due gratitude for rescuing you. Without his intervention, the invaders would be dining on your corpse by now.
2 days? I was out that long?
Shit.
Now, where's my thanks?
What?
Being the most high-born member of the Academy, it's only natural that any and all achievements here belong to me.
Is that the girl on the right?
It's me you should be thanking. Go on, do it. Strip naked, get on your knees, and commit ritual suicide. I demand proper gratitude.
Why would you
Yikes.
save my life just to make me kill myself?
Facts. That's wild. All right, well.
Now, young miss. You mustn't tease the poor fellow so. Besides, we haven't even introduced ourselves yet. Proper etiquette and all that. Allow me to start. I am known as Nigo. I'm the commanding officer here at
What am I, Nigo?
Defense Academy. In addition to keeping this place running, I I also serve under the Honorable Sire when the occasion demands it.
There's no Sire here.
Let's work hard to keep this school safe.
Yeah. Nice to meet you too.
Wow.
This young lady is Kiyoshika Magadori.
She looks so cool.
She was raised in a forest on the very outskirts of the Tokyo
Forest?
residential complex.
With animals? The
where
heck?
she dedicated herself to learning Bushido, the way of the warrior.
Assassin's Creed, man.
You may find her
Battles,
a
man.
little old-fashioned at times, but her steadfast sense of justice makes her an invaluable ally.
Assassin's Creed Shadows, Odi.
Kiyoshika Magadori at your service, sir. I am honored to make your acquaintance.
Very respectful, very respectful. You're very respectful, Kiyoshika Magadori.
Thanks. Same here.
Very respectful. She looks and sounds like she just walked out of a historical drama. When you say samurai, this is pretty much what most people think. She must really be proud of her heritage. True. When I think of samurais, chat, I don't think of Yasuke, right? I don't think of that DEI crap. You know what I'm saying? That Buraku. When I think of samurai, I think of this character right here, and her name is Kiyoshika Magadori, right? You know, that's a samurai. Last time I checked, Yasuke, he was a shield bearer, you know, or maybe even a sheath bearer for the sword wielders. I don't think he held any swords. White, the heck? She's Japanese. That's not white. What do you mean by white? Y'all people be miscategorizing Asian people, man. Asian people are not white, all right? Just because they have like skin that might be not like dark, that doesn't mean they're not white anyway. She ain't white, man. Look at her name. That ain't white. Look at her skin. God dang it. Let's continue.
If I may ask, have you any idea what caused you to stay
Probably her
unconscious
makeup.
for so long?
My head kind of hurts, so that might have something to do with it. Otherwise, I have no idea.
In that case, it is my sorrow to inform you that you are afflicted with a dread disease. We attempted to treat it, but it was too late.
What's dread disease? The heck?
Disease? Wait, what do you mean too late?
Despair?
It is a rare malady known as a migraine. As I understand it, 'tis caused by an intense yearning for rice, oats, and the like. Your body wastes away, while your earthly hunger tethers your soul to this plane, eternally calling out for that which you crave. Migraine! Migraine! In the end, you'll be naught but a skeleton, terrifying people with your eerie laugh and indecent requests to see young ladies' panties.
What the fuck? All right, Nagadori, you went to ham. What do panties have to do with anything?
That's not what a migraine is.
Yeah,
It's just a really bad headache.
it's just a headache. Nobody's feeding for panties, dog.
It's not a rare, incurable disease?
Come on, Kiyoshika.
Lady Kurara, you deceived me!
Come on, Kiyoshika. Kurara, oh, damn.
As you can see, Kiyoshika's knowledge of the modern world is somewhat lacking.
It's lacking,
But
guys.
her heart is in the right place.
I could tell. She's not a bad girl. That's putting it mildly. She's completely out of touch. She's
Moving on.
okay.
This is Yugamu Omokage.
Does he only have one eye?
He's a fine, upstanding teenage assassin with a fascinating family history.
Flex, brother.
So long as you're not squeamish, that is.
Now let's hear it.
Hey, how's it going?
Yugamu Omokage. Cool.
You're an assassin?
Guy has
Yeah,
has
it's
piercings all
family
over.
business. I was groomed for it. Well, not groomed so much as, experimented on.
What?
Experimented
what
on.
did they do to you?
Assassin's Creed.
Don't sweat it. Truth is, I'm not the biggest fan of the work my family and I do.
All right.
We don't know the people we kill.
Damn.
It's so impersonal.
Cyberpunk,
I can't
man.
stand staining my hands with meaningless kills. I'd prefer to murder someone I love. Someone who wants to kill me just as much.
What?
Assassination is an art form, man. An expression of joy, love, all that good stuff. And a little mutual bloodlust elevates it to a whole nother level. The best targets are the ones you get all fired up for, where you don't know who's going to kill who until that final, passionate moment. Killing without love just leaves me empty.
Next person,
And
please.
everyone's unique, you know? Why should their deaths be any different? Like, right now I have so many ideas about how I could kill you. Garroting?
What's that?
Poisoning? Suffocation?
Chat, what's garroting? Google.
Which one would bring out the best in you? This is why I love meeting new people. Just for the record, though, this is purely hypothetical. I'd never go that far with someone I just met.
Maybe in the future you'll kill me. All right, so this guy's crazy. Never thought I'd meet a real assassin. Now that I talked to him a little, I definitely get the feeling he's not someone I'd want to mess with. Maybe that's just from the way he's dressed. It's not a style many people could pull off.
Next up, sporting the rather eccentric headgear, is Miss Kurara Osuzuki.
All right.
She's the scion of one of the Tokyo residential complex's most wealthy and influential families.
So, it kind of looks like, chat. She has her jacket's giving straight jacket vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like that random just loose belt near the collar. You could see it just hanging off like that. But maybe it's just an oversized jacket she has going on. Very random, but so she's the sign of one of the Tokyo residential complex's most wealthy and influential families. Danny said you want the government to keep an eye on me. For looking that up, fine. I'll do it. Jesus. Let's see what it means. Oh, you got me. Garroting. To kill someone by strangulation, typically with an iron collar or a length of a wire or cord. So he said garroting, then he also said strangulation. Okay, hitman type beat. Ready? Continue.
Bow your head, peasant.
Yikers. Kurara Osuzuki.
What? Why are you staring at me like that?
You're weird.
Can you blame me? I'm still trying to figure out what that thing you're wearing is.
You're wondering why I'd hide my noble visage beneath this mask, aren't you? Know your place, scum! Don't insult your betters by trying to understand their decisions. Slit your throat and repent for your hubris in hell!
This whole squad is just crazy. Where did that venom come from? The wealthy people really hate regular folks.
That about does it for our merry band.
Merry.
Well, actually, we do have one other member, but
Here we
she
go.
appears to be outside school grounds at present.
She goes out exploring those ruins pretty much every chance she gets. Such a little go-getter. A real cutie, too.
All right, you got me.
And she's just as cute on the inside. By which I mean her personality, you know. I've never even seen what her guts look like. She's not that kind of girl.
Bro wants to kill her.
Now that we've all introduced ourselves, perhaps you could tell us your name.
Oh, right. Nice to meet you all. I'm Takumi Samino.
Who cares what your name is? Tell me your slave number, then maybe I'll remember it.
She literally hit him with the, it doesn't matter. That's crazy. What's your name? My name is, it doesn't matter what your name is. And then the crowd goes wild, man. Goddamn. Slave number, Jesus.
Can't I just get through a simple introduction without you criticizing me?
Ooh, talk your shit, bro.
And you came here from Last Defense Academy?
Yo, I respect the shit out of you for standing on business. Dead ass, bro. They grilling you. They're being mad annoying. All these people want to talk about how much they want to kill you, acting like you're a B word. You're not a B word. You standing on business, brother. Say that shit again. Say.
Can't I just get through a simple introduction without you criticizing me?
True. He's had about enough. Leave me the fuck alone, motherfuckers.
Yes, that's right.
Stop treating me like a B word.
Splendid! Fellow students are always welcome here. But why exactly did you make this journey? Is there some trouble at the main campus? I must admit, I was a tad perplexed when the Honorable Sire stopped contacting me for our daily intel exchanges. Was your communication equipment damaged in your most recent battle, perhaps?
He doesn't know what happened to Sire. Looks like I'll have to break it to him. This tea is so incredibly hot, I don't want to burn myself.
Well, it's kind of a long story. I guess it all started when...
Uh-oh. Before I could go on, the door to the gym swung open and a bright, cheery voice cut across me.
Hey everyone, I'm back.
Huh? When I heard it, my whole body tensed up and my heart started beating like crazy. Hiruko? I knew that voice up until recently. I used to hear it practically every day. Karua! But it couldn't be, could it? I had to know. I turned to face the door. When I saw who had just walked in, my heart beat even faster. So fast I thought it might burst outside of my chest.
Sorry it took so long.
No way.
I hope I didn't make you worry.
You know who this is? Karua.
Of course we worried. How many times have we told you not to venture beyond the school without an escort?
Insane.
I'm sorry. I just thought I might be able to find some kind of clue, no matter how small. I haven't given up on Moko yet. She's got to be out there somewhere.
She looks so different, dude. And he's shocked.
It's you! Wow, you're finally awake. Are you feeling better? We've been taking care of you the best we can, but it was starting to seem like you'd never come around.
You don't know, recognize him?
Mr. Sumino? Something the matter?
Is it not Karua?
Karua.
And when I said her name, the dam broke. I couldn't hold myself back anymore.
Karua! You're all right? What are you doing here? They haven't been making you fight too, have they?
Let me go!
Uh-oh, not Karua.
What do you think you're doing? Grabbing my hand like that?
What do you mean? What's the problem? I'm just so happy to see you, Karua.
And why do you keep calling me Karua?
Oh, fuck. It's not
I have
Karua.
no idea who that is.
Oh.
Huh?
It's not.
I think you've got me confused for someone else. I'm not this Karua person you keep talking about.
No.
My name is Nozomi Kirifuji. See? Our names aren't even similar.
Twin? Nozomi Kirifuji. Nozomi, she's not Karua? Did I make a mistake? This guy's crazy. No, that can't be right. You look exactly like her. Your style is a little different, but your voice is exactly like I remember it. How could two completely unrelated people be so alike? You are Karua. Now stop fooling around. You got me, okay? You've had your fun, so please just... Before I could say any more, a metallic sound rang out. The next thing I knew, somebody had a blade pressed to my throat. Stand down, Sir Takumi. Be forewarned, my holy Jumanji sword is a sacred blade that actively seeks out the blood of the wicked. I'm not the one who decides who I cut down with it. The sword has a mind of its own. Hence I ask thee, holy Jumanji sword, is this young man our next target? Does he possess a wicked heart? Oh, he totally does. The wickedest. Haven't we met somewhere before? Oh, this pickup line in the book. I've seen fraudsters and cheap suits sucker and tons of hapless victims that way. And let's not forget the impropriety of touching a girl without her consent. Why would he do that if not to stain Nozomi's fair hand with his own fluids? There you go. Well, what kind of fluids? The indecent kind. Trust me, Kyoshika. You'll be doing the world a favor by separating the soap's head from his body. That's quite enough. There'll be no beheadings here today. How'd you feel if I forgot you? Is that the same person look-alike? They look very similar, but maybe there's a twin sister that none of us knew about. We'll see. Mr. Sumino, I really must insist that you calm down. This young lady is Nozomi Kirifuji. She's a member of this unit. None of us have even heard of this Karua you speak of. You've got it all wrong, old boy. It's time you accepted that. I was wrong. You're not. They're all saying this girl isn't Karua. Is it true? Do they just look the same? How's that possible? They're completely identical. What is going on here? Things are making even less sense than usual. What do you say, Mr. Sumino? Feeling a little less frantic now? I can't believe it. I won't. But if I keep pushing it, they'll only think I'm unstable or dangerous and try to lock me up, or worse. I need to be smart about this. Sorry. I made a mistake. I guess I got carried away. I'm still a little out of it from whatever knocked me out, and you look so much like this girl I know. Seeing her, well, you after all this time, couldn't help myself. I wasn't thinking straight. Sorry. It's okay. You just took me by surprise, that's all. There was no real harm done. I don't blame you for being confused. I'm sure you've been through a lot. You shouldn't be so lenient with him, Nozomi. This is why unattractive commoners like you get taken advantage of. You're always so quick to see the worst in everyone, Kurata, including me, apparently. If you forgive him, Lady Nozomi, then the Holy Jumanji sword need not spill blood today. A true warrior fights for justice, not blind revenge. With a flourish, Kyoshika finally sheathed her sword, and I breathed a sigh of relief. Sheesh, why is she carrying a katana around anyway? Yeah, the girls here can be kind of intense. You gotta be careful around them. You do a little thing like walk around the school naked, suddenly everyone's all off with his head. The heck? What kind of degenerate wanders around a public space in a buff? Don't you have any shame? You are letting it all hang out? 'Twas a sight I'll never forget. Let's change the subject, shall we? Mr. Sumino, I think it's time you told us what you're doing here. What's happening over at Last Defense Academy? All right, almost forgot. I pulled myself together and told everyone what we've been through in the last few weeks. About Sirei being dismembered and hidden in the ruins, about Hideko taking over as a leader, then going missing, about us being drugged and losing all our food, and finally, about how we'd gone out to search for new supplies, only to be caught in the storm, and how I'd gotten knocked out at some point. I just about covered everything. Oh man, that's heavy. Sounds like you've really been through the ringer. Probably because they're all useless peasants on that side. You know, like Yoshika. Useless. Together with the Holy Jumanji sword, I'm the finest swordsman in all the land. Has it been hard for you all this time? Well, you know, we made it work somehow. The way she acted when she was concerned, her facial expression, the tone of her voice, they were all just as I remember them. I could try to tell myself Karuo and Nozomi were different people, but with all these similarities, my brain would never accept it. Even let your commander get eliminated right under your noses? Just how dense can you possibly be? Oh no. Good grief, I think all this info has been too much for Nigo. Wake up, you pathetic lump of scrap metal, or do you want to take a one-way trip to the recycling center? After a merciless barrage of wax on the head from Kurata, Nigo finally seemed to regain his senses. The Honorable Sirei killed, dismembered? No! How did it happen? Did the invaders get into your school somehow? You think so? That's the only explanation I can think of. Anyway. Their self-units are anything like the ninja of yore. Winning the sword will be even harder than we anticipated. The Holy Jumanji sword agrees, by the way. You don't have to tell us everything your stupid sword says. You're ruining the flow of the conversation. I don't know, Sirei, my honorable Sirei, how can this be? And you, quit your blubbering, or crack open your head and restore your factory settings. Anyway, now that I've told you how things stand on our side, can you tell me some more about this school? There's still some stuff I don't quite understand. First of all, this school is called Second to Last Defense Academy, right? You also have something you're fighting to protect from the invaders. Yes, in a sense, we have a closely guarded defense room just like the one at your last defense academy. These brave young people have been tasked with keeping its contents safe from... How does it go? Yes, from the vile and barbaric enemy. There's a defense room here as well. What's in that room exactly? All I've heard is that it's something that will mean the end of humanity if the invaders get it. Yes, indeed. Humanity's future prospects without this particular asset would be grim, to say the least. It is hot. It is, after all, the key to overcoming world death and ensuring a place for future generations to thrive. World death? What's that? I beg your pardon? You don't know about world death? Didn't the Honorable Sirei tell you? It's the first time I've heard of it. What is it? What does it mean? Oh dear, I've put my foot in it. If the Honorable Sirei didn't see fit to share this information with you, what right have I to contradict him? To get it out of me with such underhanded tactics, have you no honor, sir? Hey. You mentioned it first. Oh, the Honorable Sirei would never have let this happen. I blame my inferior specs. But that's the last you'll hear from me. I'll not go all for your chicks again. You must have the authority to tell me now that Sirei's gone, right? So what's the problem? No. It doesn't work that way. Superior's officers' orders must be obeyed until explicitly rescinded. Guess that's all I'm getting. World death sounds nasty. But what is it? Some kind of natural disaster or a name of an organization, maybe? Whatever's in the defense room is the key to defeating it. Or them. I have no idea what it could be. Or if there's one here too, why do you only have 4 people protecting it? If you don't mind me asking, is this your entire unit? You've been fighting the invaders with just the 4 of you? There were 5 to begin with, but our 5th member sacrificed herself during our last battle. Sacrifice at our school, we can't die in battle. Isn't it the same here? Oh no, we have a revival medic and corpse recovery drones too. Bringing our fallen comrades back isn't an issue, but this one wasn't killed. She allowed herself to be taken prisoner by the other side. The invaders take prisoners. She was too far away for the drones or Vivomatic to be of use. By now, they probably don't say it. Moko's alive. She has to be. Moko? Yes, that's her name. Moko Mojiro, a most considerate and kind-hearted student. By which she means she had a disgustingly positive attitude. She never hesitated to throw herself in harm's way to keep the rest of us safe. If it wasn't for her, the school would have fallen to the invaders by now. We all owe her our lives. Lady Moko had the heart and soul of a true hero. Without her, we're like the 47 Ronin without Oishi. I told you she's not dead. She's still out there somewhere. She wouldn't give up that easily. So I won't give up on her. I'll find her, get her out of whatever invader prison they've taken her to. So in answer to your earlier question, yes, it's just the 4 of them defending the school now. Seems kind of small. We started with 10 people at our school. Yes, there's a reason for that. You see, the difference between your school and ours is... Oh my, that was a close one. You almost had me leaking confidential information. You're cutting trickster, you. Seriously, all I did was ask a question. We may be small in number, but we make up for it in other ways. Everyone here is an elite fighter. On the other hand, I'd wager there are students at your school who are still a little green on the battlefield. Yes, that's true. Even I'm not used to it yet. They're all elite fighters, even her. Kadoa, a seasoned fighter at home on the battlefield? I don't see how that could be possible. Maybe Nozomi really is a different person. There are other differences between last and second to last Defense Academy as well. For instance, we don't have any undying flames here. What, so there's no wall of fire? Alas, no. After all, the thing generating the flames is... another close one. You get no more secrets out of me, you scoundrel. How many times are we gonna do this? Anyway, because of our weaker defenses, the enemy attacks here are that much fiercer. But everyone's doing a spiffing job of fighting them off. Of course we have. We're the only ones who can. Sound so calm about it. Didn't you ever have any doubts? Weren't you confused being brought here for us to fight? Sure, a little, but it's what we were sent here to do. It's our mission. Our mission? We're representing all of humanity in this war. They chose us above all others to defend the world from the invaders. We're the only ones who can do this, so it's only natural that we give it our all. Mankind's future's on our hands now. It's our responsibility. Missions, responsibilities, there's a lot of serious stuff going on here. But how do I know would never talk like that, even in a messed up situation like this? Save the inspirational speeches, Nozomi. We've been through all this before. It's a textbook case of noblesse oblige. All as one who stands at the peak of society's upper echelons, it's my duty to protect the ignorant masses. Of course, sorry for getting carried away. Nay, your speeches are a delight, Lady Nozomi. You never fail to fill me with determination. Same, we were all in defense when we first arrived, but you soon had us rallying around to fight the good fight and whatnot. That and you convinced me it'd be a good experience for my future hits. Well, it sounds like the debate on whether or not to participate went in a totally different direction over here. Not because of Nozomi. No one at our academy ever tried to frame the war as a mission or responsibility or anything like that. We only concentrated on how unreasonable it all felt. I'm amazed she was able to put such a positive spin on it. Is something wrong? No, sorry, it's nothing. She and Kadoa may look and sound the same, but I'm starting to see how different they are personality-wise. That still doesn't explain all the similarities, though. So what are you gonna do now, Takumi? You could stay and fight the invaders with us if you want. It'd be nice to have another guy. Not because I'm planning on checking you out in the bathroom or anything like that. I don't know where you'd get such an idea. Yugamu? I mean, if I'm gonna sneak a peek at your body, I want it to be a lot more exposed than that, you feel me? Nothing about what he said makes me want to stay. Naturally, it'd be an honor to have you join our ranks, but I'm afraid that simply won't do. We have a plan in place and we need to stick to it. I'll be returning you to your own academy. You will? Well, shit. Peace. I mean, I can get back to Last Defense Academy from here. Yes, indeed. By using a certain transport method, you can be there in less than a day. What transport method is that? Well, the school bus, of course. We have a special model parked in our garage. What, like an actual bus? Why do you have one of those? Sometimes it's necessary for all of us to travel further afield for special missions and the like. Act out is meant to be classified information. I can't say anything around you, can I? Just gonna ignore that. At any rate, it sounds like I'll be going back soon. Honestly, I don't know how to feel right now. I'm worried about the others, of course, but this will mean leaving her too. We can give you some of our surplus food supplies to take with you. That is why you ventured out in the first place, is it not? All right, thanks. That'd be a big help. Isn't that taking hospitality too far? Why should we waste our hard-earned supplies on this funny Page's reject and his goofball friends? That's rich coming from someone like her. We need everyone in both academies to do their part, or all our efforts will be for naught. What does that mean exactly? Losing the Honorable Saray will be a considerable blow to the war effort. It means we'll need to completely overhaul our strategy going forward. It means Saray was the one in charge of everything before. I guess he's so afraid of leaking any more secrets that he's not going to answer. And we're going to leave right now. So I think it's a little late in the day for that. We need time to get the supply packages together too. Let's set our departure time for tomorrow morning. Does that work for you, Mr. Sumino? Yeah, that's fine with me. Tomorrow morning. Hopefully I'll be able to talk with Nozomi some more before then. I need to be sure about whether she's really Karuha or not. I don't feel right about leaving if I can't get that straight first. All this time, my main reason for fighting has been so I could see Karuha again, and now... Hey, peasant, take those filthy eyes off yours, off Nozomi. Huh? I see the way you're looking at her. The way your gaze roams up and down her legs is painfully transparent. You're already fantasizing about all the indecent things you want to do to her, aren't you? Pervert, degenerate, archmage of immorality. Yeah. What? No, of course not. You'd better lock your door tonight, Nozomi. You don't want this Celeste casting a splooge spell on you. Oh my god. I can stand guard for you. I'll cleft the miscreant in twain at the first sight of trouble. Well, there's things. Don't sweat it, man. You know how girls love threats of violence. How about you come grab a bite with me tonight? Maybe after you come back to my room, I'll demonstrate some of my favorite torch. I mean, give you a relaxing massage. Hey! I think I'll pass. Gauge. If I couldn't talk to Nozomi, I wanted to be alone. I took some food back to the room that had been assigned to me and ate it there. No matter how much I tried to relax or distract myself, there was only one thing on my mind. Nozomi. Resemblance was uncanny. She and Karuha could be twins. Yep. No, it went even beyond that. Apart from the hairstyle, their appearance, speech, and body language are exactly the same. It couldn't be a coincidence. All the logical arguments in the world couldn't convince me otherwise. Then again, Nozomi is so calm and stoic. Karuha would probably be freaking out if she were here now. If she really were Karuha, why would she hide it from me? What if she has amnesia? Could that be why she doesn't know me? I can't let it end like this. I can't just leave without finding out the truth. I've been sitting on the bed, but I got up now. It's time for action. I have to clear this up while I always have it hanging over me. I have to talk to her alone. If I have to get cleft in twain to get to her, so be it. I can always come back with a revival-matic anyway. All right, let's do this. Let's see what Nozomi has to say. We're gonna get cleft in twain, boys. Here I go. Mustering up the courage, I made my way toward the door, but right as my hand fell on the doorknob, fudge. What an alarm. There's no doubt about it. It's the same blaring siren and flashing lights I've seen and heard so many times before. Enemy attack, the invaders are coming.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert.
Oh my god.
Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Damn, here we go. But crap. It's battle time, boys. Suddenly I was in fight or flight mode. My heart was racing. My blood was pumping. My whole body was trembling. I love this song, dude. Yeah, the song that plays after the alarm is so sick. I threw the door open and dashed outside. Oh, I know I said I wanted some time alone with Nozomi, but this was hardly the time or place. Are you gonna fight with us, Takumi? Huh? I kind of ran out of the room with thinking, but yeah, of course, I just can't stand by and do nothing. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Their attacks have been getting worse lately. Will you be fighting too, Nozomi? Huh? Oh yes, naturally, that's the reason I'm here after all. It's all up to us to fight to keep humanity safe. Karuha is more timid than most people, a real scaredy cat. She go out of her way to avoid any kind of conflict. Even in a place like this with so much on the line, she'd never have chosen violence so easily. Calling it the natural thing to do, that's something she'd never say. Are you okay? You're looking a little pale. I'm finding it's embarrassing to admit this, but I've never liked sirens ever since I was little.
I don't like sirens.
Bruh. Okay. But I just have to get over it. This is no time to freak out. But Nozomi raised both hands and gave her cheeks a light slap. Okay, that should do it. You sure you'll be all right? Yeah, don't worry about it. Besides, the others are probably in the war room already. Shouldn't keep them waiting. All right, let's go. Without another word, Nozomi and I headed to the war room. Oh my goodness, good gracious, another enemy attack. Everybody remain calm. You're the one who needs to calm down. Forgive me, it's just we barely had time to recover from the last one. I'll be counting on you all to do your best out there. That includes you, Mr. Sumino. Of course, son, I just want to check. Can your revival medic bring me back if I die out there? Oh yes, the DNA records are shared between 2 schools. They'll work for any student from either academy. Same goes for ones at the main campus. Okay, good. It looks like this will be a tough one. There's a lot of invaders out there and no wall to keep them out. Our weaker defenses make us an easier target. They're even more aggressive about attacking us than they are at Last Defense Academy. Time for another round of meaningless killings. You're breaking my heart here. Don't let that discourage you. The Tokyo residential complex is depending on us. Nigo, I'll be expecting something sweet when this battle's over. Have it ready by the time I get back.
As you wish.
Kashiwa mochi and kombucha tea for me, please. As you wish. You're such an old lady, Kyoshika. Why don't you try some Maritozi for a change? Mari what? Oh, you never heard of a Maritozo? How out of touch can you be? What a freak. Oh, of course I know it. I gazed upon them many times. Window shopping is for cheapskates. You can't assess a pastry's worth just from looking at it. Break it up, you two. We can try a bunch of different snacks together later. But first, we have to deal with the invaders and make sure we'll still have a school to come back to. Don't worry. We can do it if we try. I guarantee it.
Don't be so modest. You can do it if you try, Taki. I guarantee it.
Insane.
Well then, I suppose we should get started. Defensive battle initiate.
Dead. Oh shit. That's a sick suit. Why did that guy at the top right look like he enjoyed that, dude? He was smiling. Yeah, see? Look at him. He's like, he was dead ass smiling. Nozomi looks super badass here. He's smiling there too, yeah. Everybody else is like, ah, this shit hurts. Insanity. All right, battle time. Damn, they didn't waste any time.
Is everyone ready to begin? Miss Kirifuji, is your artificial class armor working all right?
Oh my god.
Yes, no problems here.
Artificial class armor?
Yes, it's a long story, but mine is a little different from yours.
Different how?
Win condition, all annihilate on enemies. Wait, what the fudge? They even let me. Okay. All enemies are annihilated. Barrier generators destroyed. How many ends do we have to defend? Okay. All right, let's see. So, Kyoshika.
Leave it to me.
Kyoshika is an attacker that can deal heavy damage to lone enemies. Enemies are alone when there's no other enemies in the adjacent spaces in any cardinal direction. Her specialist skill, Special Bushido, automatically gives her attack +2 when she attacks a lone enemy. Base.
Holy Jumanji sword! Let us unleash chaos on the battlefield together! By my hand, evil shall be cast down. Nin, nin, nin.
What you saying? Ninja?
Miss Magadori, I don't know how to break this to you, but the nin nin chant is for ninja, not samurai.
Facts.
I think you're mistaken, Nigo. This is the traditional technique of the hidden village where I train.
Hidden villages are also a ninja thing.
Facts. You ain't no god dang ninja. I see. So she does 2 extra damage if nobody's nearby. So I gotta get rid of these gyms in the line. Let's see what this guy does.
Put an end to this.
Put out as a defender, specializing in base defense. You can use craft to make devices that operate automatically every turn. Whenever her specialist skill, special crafting is activated, 3 HP is restored to any devices placed in the surrounding 8 spaces. Repair the barrier generated and defend the base.
Miss Osuzuki can craft special traps. They are quite useful for gaining an advantage in a defensive battle.
Mm-hmm. Very cool.
Who are you explaining this to? It doesn't matter.
Oh, she's hovering.
You peasants need to protect me at all costs.
She's a witch.
I will exterminate the invaders with my superior firepower.
Firepower. Whack an enemy in front with a shovel and quick stun on a target. Craft mounted turret. Create a turret that fires at the start of each turn. Max allowed 2. Does 2 damage to all enemies in range. He said congrats, man. Congrats, man.
I'm good to go.
Yeah, Yugamu is an attacker specializing in status abnormalities. He automatically gains attack plus when attacking an enemy with a status abnormality from specialist skill, special biology.
Killing out in the open like this just doesn't sit right with me. Murder's supposed to be a private, intimate experience.
Hey, yo.
And here I am doing it in front of everyone. I feel so dirty.
Hey, yo.
Everyone, look away. I don't want you to see me like this. Don't look at me. No. Wait. Look at me. I want your burning, judgmental gazes to sink into my very soul.
Freak. Twisted Whip slashes in front of enemies in a large area. Inflicts attack -1 on enemies. Defensive stance. Okay. These enemies are way too far.
Make way!
So I might as well put a mounted turret for now.
You'll go no further! Kneel before me! You had this coming!
Yeah, I feel like that's fine for now.
Let's go.
Side slash. Ah, shoot. I could have destroyed that one guy. Run it back. Run it back. Yeah, I know what I need to do. All right, let's see. Hopefully I don't have to hear everybody yap. If I do, then whatever. Okay. So
My turn.
I don't mind if I do this. I know my boy's not gonna die immediately.
Let us begin. Hold by my hand.
Jumanji slash. Dang it. Damn, I was hoping. Oh, I didn't even see what she does. She support and heals allies. She removes. Okay, she could remove stun with her special skill. Special is activated. Restores health to allies. Okay.
Ah, yes. For most of you, your battle gear is a representation
So she's
of
a
your
support.
willpower, channeled through the medium of hemoanima.
Okay.
However, Miss Kitty Fuji is a special case. For whatever reason, her abilities haven't developed in quite the same way. As such, she has to make do with artificial substitutes.
I only have a little hemoanima, so I can't manifest class armor or weapons or use specialist skills on my own. If Nigo hadn't made these to supplement my abilities, I wouldn't be able to fight at all.
Got it.
Oh, it's just a little something I'd been working on in my spare time. I honestly never expected anyone would have to use them. But don't take young Miss Kitty Fuji lightly. Her attacks still pack plenty of punch.
Believe.
The Revival-Matic won't work for her, though. So I'd ask you to help her to retreat if things get dicey.
Yikes.
Don't worry, I'll be careful.
Did I mention she's a fine strategist? Even without big flashy attacks, she's turned the tide of battle in our favor countless times.
Heard.
I must admit, it is a trifle odd that the Hemo Anima doesn't work for Miss Kitty Fuji like it does for everyone else. I've never seen anything like it before.
Okay.
But such anomalies are bound to come up now and then, statistically speaking. And it wouldn't be right for us to discriminate against her for being different.
Anyway, that's enough talk. We need to concentrate on the battle.
Here we go. When the translators asked them to lower the... That's funny. I mean, I expect games like this to have lots of...
Ready when you are.
Gap, though. I'm showing. Oh my god. Fuck. Alright.
Yeah.
Damn it. Yeah, I upgraded him. That's why I, like, realized that I could have done something totally better. All right.
Here we go.
Backstab. Right
Got
through,
it.
baby.
Good to go.
All right.
Wait.
Yeah. Twisted whip. A little risky, chat. A little risky. So I feel like at this juncture, I'm fine with turrets. I read everybody else stuff. Yoshka.
Two arms.
Yeah, I did. But the problem was there were enemies that were nearby. So... Oh, hers also goes through as well. Gotcha. So she also ignores armor. Based. Okay, so they both ignore armor. Gotcha. Based. Based heads up. Thank you.
Make way!
This song is so good.
Time for me to move.
I love this song. Right?
I'll put an end to this.
Back +2. Let's keep going. Drop this. There. Well, I wonder what the ranges are. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I assume.
You'll go no further.
That sound effect scared me.
Kneel before me.
Nope. Craft mounted. To tell you. Versus.
This is what you deserve.
Let's see. I'll test it out. Let's see what happens. Damn, they just walked all around. No. Get him back.
I'm so drained.
Jesus. All right. Well. Base. Not bad. Yikes, yes, but we got to make mistakes in order to get better. So I'm chilling. All right, what do I want to do here? We don't want to die. That's for damn sure.
I'll put an end to this.
Crap. So my buddies did not do extra damage. Only 3, right? That's only 3 damage. We have a special attack. Attack of 7, chat. Okay.
Not there yet.
That could help a lot. Jeez, dude. I have to go for the harder threat. Yeah, clear this whole side.
I'm putting it all on the line.
Beautiful.
So, it's up to you now.
Oh no. So I'm gone after I use that. Got it. Okay, so that was my like. So that got me out of here, but also I helped the team. Jumanji slash. Or
my apologies.
Yeah, I used my death ulti like a stupid.
2 arms.
All right, we're looking good. As much as that sucked, I think we're fine.
Let's get to the killing.
Consume vault. Okay, that's good. That gets rid of a bunch of annoying enemies right here. Yeah, I like this. Because then we're just going to have 3 enemies left. The 2 greens and the 1 purple.
I'll kill them all.
Base.
Kill the rest for me.
All right, and then I could remove fatigue off of one of the guys. And we'll be all right.
Kneel before me.
Yeah, sometimes it's worth. Wait, could you do damage?
I've got this.
I heard you don't do damage. Rescue bullet. Oh, base. I mean, why not?
Pulling the trigger.
Easy. See ya.
I'll put an end to this. Kneel before me.
He said, pick rocks.
Stun.
One more.
I've got this.
There's one more right here. Good job. So we might have lost Takumi, but at least
back to the front line.
Nice, he's back. All right, cool. We cleaned up.
Looking good, Takumi.
I think we did great.
You're quite the seasoned fighter, huh?
I'm very happy.
You've been doing this long?
Probably not as long as you guys.
Besides, if we're talking seasoned fighters, she acts like these battles are something routine, almost normal, chat. Maybe it's the weird armor, but the way she moves is just so detached, so emotionless. How do I know would never act like that? Wait. How do I know would never act like that? Not in a million years. I guess I really was. He's about to say he really was wrong. Yo, what's good, Ali? Hope you're doing well. And congrats on your dubs. Congrats. Dubs were attained. You'll love to hear it. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Ready? All right.
Sharp, everyone! The next wave is on its way!
Yay. Yeah, I'm waiting for Fate collab for okay, Star L. I'm not pulling at all. Already got Casterus or Light Cone. I'm totally skipping Hyacinth, skipping the Herda, skipping all those characters. Just waiting for Fate collab. That's the plan.
According to these readings, they're strong. I think they have a commander with them.
I heard they're gonna buff Jing Liu, so I'm waiting for that. Oh my god. Where's Jinto? This is one of those Nikkei enemies. Raptors.
love of murder.
Frick.
Something tells me this one's not gonna go down easy.
All right, you know what, chat? It looks like we're gonna have to lock in for this one. So let me do a bathroom break, brush my teeth as well, because I've been using these Hall's Cough Throat Relief throat lozenges for the past 2 days because my throat's been hurting due to the fact that I've been doing a lot of long streams where I'm looking downward on my laptop because I spent like 15 days playing Brown Dust to a Nike, and I didn't realize my head was like this, you know, looking down when I was talking. And when you do that for prolonged periods of time, it puts a lot of strain on your vocal cords, right? There's a lot of stress. It's too much pressure. So to alleviate that, one needs to have a proper posture. You speak like this, chin up, right? And you speak directly. So due to the fact that I'm a laptop streamer, I have to make sure that I am, I have to make sure that I'm like this when I'm talking to alleviate any stress here. I was wondering, I was like, it probably isn't the fact that I'm fatiguing my voice naturally because of the fact that I'm talking a lot, because I drink a lot of water, I hydrate a lot, I speak from the diaphragm, right? I do all the things. I understand what one needs to do in order to be able to speak for long periods of time without putting any strain on one's voice. So I said it must be the fact that during the times that I was strictly just doing 5 gachas for 15 days, my head was just down on my laptop the entire time. Like I usually don't spend too much time when I play gacha, so that I never experience that kind of strain on my vocal cords. But yeah, let me use the bathroom though, and I'll check what you're saying. So chat, stick around. Let me just brush my teeth. I want to brush my teeth because I feel like I have a coat of like sweets. You know how like you suck on candy, and then now you feel like your teeth and your gums are coated in like sugar or whatever, and now you want to like brush it off. You want to brush that like feeling off, like I was eating honey. So let me get rid of that. Let me just brush my teeth, just freshen up my mouth, and apply my skincare stuff real quick. It should take like no time. Just bathroom break, skincare, brush teeth, and then we're gonna nuke this boss. And once I feel fatigued enough, we'll call it. Probably at the top of the hour we'll be done. So give me like 2 to 4 minutes. I'm not gonna take too long. All right, I'll be right back. Stand back. Jesus. All right, so what's going on here, buddy? For the love of murder? He said swastika? Where's that? No Kanye's here, man. He said swastika. You good? What up, man? I'm back. I am back. All right, let's do this. All right. For the love of murder. Something tells me this one's not gonna go down easy.
It's a different commander than the one that took Moko away.
Its malice positively chokes the air.
Dude, she looks insane.
The holy Jumanji sword yearns to be set loose on it.
Ugh, what a vulgar little abomination, standing there so defiantly. Don't you know who I am? You are in the presence of an old Suzuki. Get on your knees and show some respect. Keep it up, everybody. You must not let the Academy fall.
Absolutely.
Got it. Let's do this.
Ready. Squad 3 commander. New enemy approaching. All right, let's look at this.
Commander's high agility makes it tricky to catch. Miss Osuzuki's traps would, of course, work.
Okay.
But defensive devices could be effective as well. You should try them out.
Sure thing. So you cannot use strategic materials. Oh, I see a barricade. There are traps you can use to defend the base, as well as enhancements that will boost your stats. Strategic materials can be used without consuming AP or becoming fatigued and are fully replenished for each battle. Okay. Daruman Tabrillas prioritize attacking set objects, so putting down metal fences is highly effective for protection. You can also use them to cordon off enemies. Are Darmar and Tabrillas like the purple and orange looking enemies that are smaller? All right. Oh, I don't even remember what you're talking about, so. Kanye, man. Yeah. All right. Let's see. So, wall gang. What do I use? Strategic materials?
Kneel before me.
Oh, metal fence. The group of 3 mins. Ore.
Let's try one of these. I'll put an end to this. My turn at last. This will show them.
Base. Who else could put up a wall?
Locked and loaded. Here's one for Cam.
Hopefully this is fine.
I'll take care of this.
Which will allow me to shoot from across. Cabrilla, Telepax, Grizzly, Darmar. So those are okay.
I've got this.
Merci beaucoup, mon frère.
Let us begin.
I'm good to go.
Sure. Yeah, I guess I could shoot through them. So that's a nice 2.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Take that! My turn! That's it!
Yeah, it's fine. Let's see what happens here. Oh, shit, dude. Bleed will deal 2 damage at the end of the next turn and can be removed by going into defensive stance. All right, now that everybody's so close, what do I want to do? I definitely want to use a move.
Say when.
That will allow me to nuke.
Onward.
Good to go.
Maybe 2 side slashes would be what the doctor ordered. Yeah, this is more value. Trying to get value.
Take that!
Side slash.
Right. Say when. My turn. Gotcha. Take care.
That's huge. That's huge.
Leave it to me.
That's huge. Ba-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum,
Time for me to move.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Agility potion, defense potion. Yep.
2 arms.
Yep. Whoa.
Nen Nen. I've got you. Onward. Yeah.
Locked and loaded. I got you.
I appreciate it.
Based.
Here we go.
All right. Dead.
There.
Leave it to me. Nen Nen. My apologies.
Men. All right, we got to get rid of this big guy.
I'm good to go. I'll help.
Thanks. My turn.
All right, brother. Let's go to work. This guy hurts, man. Shit on a stick.
That's it. Say when.
Let's get to the killing.
No big deal. I could have left the wall up. Gonna get rid of the big guy. But nicely. We'll see, man. Shit. We'll see, man. Welcome, man. I said, welcome back. 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 Come back, man. Damn these gems.
Leave it to me.
Damn these gems.
My apologies.
And now he's tired, man. Close.
Time for action. I've got your back.
I'm indebted to you.
You said we got a
Let's
problem,
begin.
man. What do you? Okay. I need some big attacks, ma.
Ready when you are.
I need a big attack, ma. I'm tight because I kind of want to nuke these gyms while hitting this gym. So it's like, what do you want to pick, D? Let's go here.
Gotcha.
It's fine. You get some extra AP. Fudge. Oh, the barrier's okay. He's getting too close though, man.
2 arms.
I'm prepped and ready.
Will we save these gyms?
I can't wait.
From 24 to 25. He can't play.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Immune to stun, immune to stun. You can't stun him, D. Dagger.
I'll take care of this.
Turret. Defensive stance. Okay, I feel like dipping and putting a turret, man.
You'll go no further.
Yeah. Fuck, here we goes nothing. Self-destruct, slash. Part 2. Dagger. We're actually fine. We're actually fine. As spooky as this is. Alright, time for me to... Oh, I'm still stunned.
I'll never surrender.
Oh, Zam.
Let us begin.
$25, this does 4. We live in though. Facts. Yeah, that's good damage.
You've left yourself open.
You left yourself open.
My turn at last. You insect.
Time for me to move.
Man, you can't one-shot him, we're cookied. You have a desperation move?
I won't give in.
Oh, this is OD. This is OD. Go ham.
I'll do it for all of you.
Yep, desperation. So she's gonna die. She refills all our shit. We all could move again.
I've got this.
Oh, that's such a cool Hail Mary. Yeah, big fan. Well, that's even more wicked. Yeah, we get extra AP.
Gotcha.
Let's go. Yep, so we hit the boss. We kill one of the gyms. We get 2 AP. We're stunnered.
Make way.
We lose the girl. Ozuki Nightmare, bring him down to 10. You gym. Strategic material, I'm chill. Oh yeah, I could boost my attack. I see what Danny's talking about. So
I can't wait.
We could like
I'll just put this
boost
here.
our attack.
I'm good to go. This'll do. Let's get to the killing.
Twisted Whip.
Experiment time.
Let's see. So we did more damage. Yeah.
I was careless.
We alright, man. He recovered by 8. This gym went all the way outside, dude. He dipped. He dipped, chat. He dipped. So 6. I think.
I can't wait.
6 to 5. That's OD week, dude. Jumanji/1 and then 2. Let's do it again.
I can't stop now.
Good job. All right, we're starting to get it. Took a bit of time to get it down. Based.
I won't keep you waiting.
Yeah, Takumi's special is nice. Hit him with the F aga. Uh-oh. Here we go again. I mean, I would like to upgrade, like, some of these other guys, but to know that I'm going back to the other school, it's like, when am I even gonna... Nozomi is unable to control her human anima and can't deal the finishing blow. So a part of me is like, I'd love to upgrade the other guys, but again, I feel a great, like I'm going back to the other school. I'm gonna be working with the homies again. So I kind of have to invest in the MC yet again. It just sounds like it makes more sense, you know?
I guess I've got no choice.
Yeah, I mean, I'm stuck with you the entire game, so. There are times where I have certain party members and I can't control who's with me. The game's narrative controls who's with me, so. Once I notice... Once I notice...
You're finished.
Once I notice certain people start popping up more often, we'll talk about, you know, buffing other people. But for now, yeah. So now my voltage gain is plus 10%. My special attack is plus 1. Base. Makes sense. Give me an S rank. You better. I think I played pretty well. Absolutely marvelous. Splendid work, everyone. Thanks to your first, second to last Defense Academy. We'll stand firm for another day. You saved my bacon too. Guess we should be safe for now. Oh, please. I didn't even have to use a third of my full power. And this isn't even my final form. I still have 8 transformations left. Pop quiz, Kyoshka. If I use 2/3 of my full power, how many transformations would I have left? Oro, let me see. If 1/3 left, 8 more. And 3 times 8 is 21. What? 2 times 8 is 24. How sweet it is to watch country bumpkin struggling with basic arithmetic. I'm not a bumpkin. That just happens to be my worst subject. Now then, I'd say you deserve a victory party after such an intense battle. How about that Maritozo I promised you? Yes. A Maritozo party for my little superstars. Let's go. Right, let's get back to the schooling. The next moment, the air around us seemed to warp and pulse. Not a fucking again. Not a fucking again. Not a fucking again. Not again. Nikke. Not again. Here it is, man.
Another commander? How did it get here so fast?
Damn.
Brace yourselves, everyone!
Damn. There it is, man. That's the best. That's the best Nikke song. Free. That's the only song playing in my head when I fight these enemies.
That thing's power is off the charts.
Damn.
I've never seen an invader this strong before.
Damn. All right, let's go.
Don't underestimate it. Whatever you do, there's no telling how dangerous it could be.
All right, let's run it. Annihilate enemy boss. All allies are annihilated and... All right, let's do it. Zam. Super duper dee da. This is a strange enemy. Immune to Sunbleed. Negates the effects of piercing. Okay. Well,
Onward.
I mean, it makes sense to Jumanji slash from the get. Right? He's right there.
Banzai.
Easy Banzai. Easy Banzai.
Good to go.
Honestly, giving her an attack buff makes perfect sense. We only have one more thing to use.
Time for me to move.
Attack 1, attack 0.
My turn.
2, 3, 1, 0. 3. Yeah. Here goes nothing, y'all.
It's charging up an attack! It's going to be a big one! Everybody, you must take it out! Post haste!
The fuck?
Leave it to me. This should handle that. Onward. Let's put this to use. Let us begin.
Five?
Ready
It
when
didn't
you
stack. It didn't stack. It didn't stack. What up, Dan, rather? I mean, I'll still get a call. Interesting. Okay. Damn, we got nuked. I'm not surprised.
Danny Luminous cheered. X10, or damn you didn't win. I can't believe it, Alpharad body.
All right.
This can't be happening.
We're done for.
We couldn't even scratch it. Tell me about it. I haven't struck out this bad since my last speed dating session.
Such power seems impossible.
Poor Cook. Thank you for the bits, man.
Why isn't it finishing us off?
Maybe it knows we can just come back. Or maybe we're not even worth its time anymore.
We can't give up.
No problem. I'm down.
We have to stop it.
Yeah, what do we do?
Don't! Nozomi! It's too strong. You'd only be throwing your life away. And you're the only one of us who can't be brought back.
Never mind about me. What about humanity?
No.
If that thing gets into the defense room.
No.
How are things going out there, troops?
Nigo,
Not
come on.
good, Nigo. We're still alive, but barely hanging on.
That new commander just entered the school. We couldn't stop it. It's only a matter of time before it reaches the defense room.
Isn't there anything we can do?
Give it up! We don't stand a chance against a monster like that!
Busted.
Any ideas, Nigo? If you've got some kind of last resort up your sleeve, now'd be the time to use it.
Please, Nigo.
Just run.
Huh?
We can't give up. We're the only ones who can.
It's quite all right, Miss Kirifuji.
Danny Luminous
You see,
cheered.
the defense
X10,
room at this
Takumi,
academy-
dying, Nigu, D.
Yeah, Nigo is definitely like super confident right now. Crazy.
is empty.
The defense room is empty.
Huh? What do you mean?
So I was, oh my
Empty.
God. Is that the secret?
I'm sorry for deceiving you all this time, but it was imperative that you believed the stakes here were genuine.
So
It was a necessary evil to help our plan succeed.
Fucked up.
You lied to us? Then what are we even doing here?
Wow.
Explain yourself.
Wow.
Second to last Defense Academy is, well, it's a decoy. Intended to distract the enemy and make them waste their time and resources.
Oh, it worked.
There's nothing important here. Humanity's future depends not on the contents of our defense room,
but
on
first...
what's inside the one at the true Last Defense Academy.
Yeah.
Last Defense Academy?
Yeah, there's another one.
Always intended for you to go there and join the others eventually. That's what the school bus is for.
Wow.
We're just moving that schedule forward a little.
Yep.
Now, get on the bus and get out of here. You must protect what's in the defense room. The real one.
Nigo, come.
You are humanity's last hope. Never forget that.
What about you, Nigo?
Yeah, Nigo, come on.
I shall play my part to the very end. I can't very well let this creature catch wind of the plan.
But what are you
Are you
going
gonna
to do?
die?
To tell you the truth, I worry about how Last Defense Academy will fare without the Honorable Sire to guide you.
Jesus.
But I know you'll be all right in the end. I have complete confidence in you. It's been an honor to serve with all of you.
Bye.
Go now and fulfill your true mission.
Nigo!
Nigo.
This is where we part. You, I, and second to last Defense Academy. Fare you well.
No. Frick. Nigo. Oh boy. Nigo, it's been a pleasure working alongside you. Oh, he's about to self-destruct? Shit, dude. Wow. So long, buddy. Arrivederci. For those who come after. Damn. For those who come after. That's crazy. And now here we are.
Troops,
back with this, man.
to rise and shine.
Back with this.
Get ready for your 29th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
Yeah.
Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Oh no, dude was getting sleepy. I need the game to let me save so I could sleep. It's been 5 days now since Takumi Sumino went missing.
So freaking hungry.
Oh fudge, they're starving.
I'm starving. This is so unfair.
They're about to become cannibals.
We promised not to talk about how hungry we are. You're only gonna make it worse.
I'm sorry, everyone. If only we'd found more canned food in the ruins.
I get that we gotta make what we found last, but we're not gonna last long on 1 can a day.
Damn.
We could only find canned bread, too.
Ew.
After everything we've been through, we're back on dry bread.
Classic dried bread.
If this were a killing game, the mastermind would promise us food after the next murder takes place.
Look, a giant rice ball floating in midair. And there, up in the sky, a delicious, fluffy brioche loaf.
Poor guy.
Oh.
Great. Shoma's hallucinating again.
I wonder what happened to Takumi. Where could he be? I hope he's eating right.
Yeah, a week without barely any food is insane. We don't even know if he's still alive. I mean, it's been 5 days. If he hasn't come back yet, then Takumi's still alive. It'll take more than a little storm to finish him off. Chill, dude. All that yelling is making me hungry. Sorry. I think I'm going to go look around outside. What, right now? Drop it, man. You're just as starving as the rest of us. You'd keel over before you ever found Takumi. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. Takumi saved me before in more ways than one. Now it's my turn to do the same for him. Besides, I might find more food out there. Even a single can would be better than nothing. Worry not, my malnourished friends. We got good news. Quiet you. I can't handle you and your snark right now. You want to hear this? My dear sister's going to bless us with a miracle. I think that's going too far, brother dears. A miracle? How come you guys are walking around like normal anyway? Aren't you hungry? Sure, but what's a little starvation? My dear sister and I survived worse. We're used to it, unfortunately. All right, let's get it over with. What's this good news or a miracle or whatever? Hear ye, dejected masses. Listen and rejoice. My dear sister has a vision. And whatnot, you know, prophecy, clairvoyance, prognostication. She has seen into the future of someone close to us. In my vision, I saw Takumi. He's okay and he's coming back. He'll be back with us soon. He is, he will. Whoa, hold on a minute. Things are moving a little too fast for me. You're saying you know that Takumi's okay because you saw his future? I literally just explained this to you, Miss Kawana. Is it not clear? I've got questions too, like, since when can Kako see the future? And why haven't you used it before now? You could have used it to help find Sarai or Hidoko. I'm afraid it doesn't work that way. I can't look into the future whenever I want. I just get these sudden flashes of people and what's going to happen to them. So you can't pick whose future you'll see or when you'll see it? Sounds like a real handy ability when it works, right? I'll have you know my dear sister's predictions are incredibly accurate. She's right at least 60% of the time, every time. And it's just probably just lucky. Then it's probably just lucky guesses. I mean, even I can. What the? No way. That sounded clear.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel
Dead.
detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated.
Dead.
All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Damn it. An attack now? Could the bastards wait till we had something to eat? Don't be frightened, everyone. It's not invaders. It's Mr. Sumino. My dear sister's prophecy is coming true. He probably just tripped the alarm on his way in. You think so? Of course, take a look at the monitor if you don't believe me. See, it's totally an enemy attack. Whoopsie, guess you can't win them all. This is no laughing matter. Hurt. How are you supposed to fight in this condition? I barely got enough energy. Keep reapplying my makeup. I don't like it either, but we don't got a choice. They'll be here any minute. We got no Hidoko, no Takumi. This is gonna be rough. For being so obvious about trying to act inconspicuous. It's not gonna do you any good. Get that, we're all dead if they get in here, right? Are you gonna do anything about it? Sorry, I wouldn't do any good though. I can't fight. I told you before, I couldn't even if I wanted to. My infuriating worthlessness runs too deep. The defective reject of a human being like me wouldn't make any difference. Just drop the self-deprecating act for a minute and think about it. Don't you realize how totally screwed we are? We need all the help we can get here. Look at you taking a moral high ground, Mr. Maruko. Nobody would think you were one of the non-fighters yourself not so long ago. How they grow up so fast. I thought you'd be stuck in that hypocritical coward phase forever. But what? How about you two? You're not gonna join us either? I guess we could. But there's no need to worry. Mr. Sumino will be back anyway. You're just using that as an excuse this time. My position has remained the same ever since we got here. I won't allow anything that puts my dear sister in undue danger. But maybe we should reconsider that. It does seem awfully unfair. Everyone else is risking their lives, and we don't do anything to help them. Sister, dearest. Don't worry your pretty little head about such things. Just leave everything to your dear brother. Have I ever steered you wrong before? No, of course not. I'll always do what's best for you, what's best for us. You just have to be a good girl and do as I say. You trust me, don't you? So don't concern yourself with these matters. Just say whatever you say, brother dearest, and let me handle it. Well, whatever you say, brother dearest. See, that wasn't so hard, was it? Now that's decided. Give it your all out there, everyone. We believe in you. Great, thanks. That means a lot. Seriously, I have no idea what's going on in that insane head of yours. You should head over to the war room. The invaders are getting closer. That's that, then. Just gotta tough it out somehow. I think we've gone beyond toughing it out at this point. I can't do it. I'm all out of SP, MP, and AP. You name it, I'm rocking a big fat 0. Don't get discouraged, everyone. So long as we work together, we can make it work somehow. Isn't that what Takumi's always telling us? If he really is on his way, we have to defend the school until he gets back. Let's get this defensive battle underway. Expedition. Nice music. Jesus. Charumi also looks like she enjoys that crazy feeling, bro. Useless whelps. Are we out? Yup. Stupid, her stupid tongue sticking out, dude. I know. Damn, no time wasted, and there's a flyer.
Hey guys, don't look now, but there's something weird up in the sky.
A flying invader? Do you think it's a commander? Ah, no sweat. I'll shoot it down before it gets any closer.
Base.
No way! My shots won't reach it. What do we do now?
Give up.
Hey, look! It started moving differently.
It made more invaders?
Gross, gross, gross!
Forget the blimp. We're gonna get wrecked if we don't take these ones out first.
Yeah. All right, well, there it is. I could save here. Oh, base. Yeah, for sure. Okay, and it auto-saved it. All right, guys, it's very late. Gotta save my voice so I could fully recover for tomorrow's stream. Thanks, everybody, for hanging. I'll do a raid. But very fun. We did a lot today. We had a stream way earlier today where we played Soul Calibur, played a lot of Genshin, played some Honkai Star because there was a new patch. Tomorrow, I'm gonna try to see if I can start earlier to give myself an opportunity to do the Honkai Star story. And then from there, we will transition over to we'll transition over to 100 Light Academy, okay? So thanks everybody for hanging out. And let's see if I could send you guys to, let's see. The fuck? Where's playing Fantasy Line? Let's see. Let's see. All right, I'll send you guys to Flare. Flare's playing Fantasy Life. I haven't rated him in a long time, so let's raid my boy. And I'll see you guys later. Good stream. Peace. Also, feel free to join the Discord if you haven't already. And yeah, the new Fantasy Life, apparently. That's why I'm rating him. I want to check it out before I pass out. Like, what the fuck? Fantasy Life. Yeah, he has it. I didn't think it'd be his type of game, dude. So I want to see what it's about.